Good afternoon. It's a beautiful late summer's day here in York. The weather's changed over the last week or so. We've had some rain. The very hot temperatures which we were experiencing have now come to an end. But lovely day today, so let's have a quick look around the garden, see how things are doing. The rain has certainly boosted some of the things, so let's see. The Japanese anemones are probably at their best now. These are the white ones. You can also get them in a pink colour. Got an odd one elsewhere in the garden, but under the magnolia here are the white ones. And look quite good in the sort of shaded area. White stands out against the dark background. Just be careful because they can spread, but they're quite contained here. Got a path running along the edge of the bed. Still growing some lettuce in pots or salad leaves. Some there that was sown only the other day, and 2 or 3 pots ready for picking. Also the other day I called in Home Bargains. Of course, bought a couple of things. The cyclamen, 3 plants in this bowl, and they were £2.99, so more or less £1 of plants. Nice, good strong plants. Not quite sure what I'm going to do with them yet, but I'll find a space. And I also bought these, which were £4.99 for 6 plants. On reflection, I think these were the 3 plants were probably the better buy. They are bigger plants, and I think it's well, it's £1 each. They're probably good value. A few late roses just flowering. This is the Morrison's No Name bush. Always does well, always has plenty of flowers, and yeah, good strong healthy bush. Zinnias are also flowering at the moment. They're looking very nice. Bit of colour in the garden. I always like some colour. And salvia. There are a couple of salvias in here. The one at the back here is the hot lips, which is the very vibrant red and white, although later in the year it can go, as you may see here, all white. Beginning of the year it can be all red. And the one here, which is a bit deeper in colour, is Knapvlinden. More zinnias. Just a mixed packet of seeds. Started them in some heat indoors and planted them out probably in May. They like the warm weather, so this summer's been quite good for them. There's some more. Quite vibrant orange one there, but all shades: orange, pinks, purple, what's that, apricot, peach. Rose there. Second flush. They did really well early in the year. I think the very hot and dry weather hasn't really helped them, but flowering now. And more zinnias. Quite a pale one there. I did get a question asking how the echinacea that I planted the other week was doing. This was from Aldi. And yeah, it's nice and healthy. But not yet showing any colour on the flowers. I thought it would be by now, but still quite green. But yeah, looking fine. So hopefully in the next few days I will see what colour it's going to be, whether it's going to be orange or red. Little dog Izzy having a sniff around, looking for bees, no doubt. She likes to chase the bees. Got quite a tall coreopsis here. It's been flowering for a while. Does very well. Doesn't mind the heat and the drier weather. So it's thrived. More zinnias. And a dahlia. Plenty of buds, so should carry on flowering for a good while. Another rose. That one's aromatic, I believe. And further along, Rudbeckia, really good at this time of year when some of the summer flowers are coming to an end really, but this will last into the autumn. Still got buds coming through. And here's one of the pink Japanese anemones. Fuchsias are still looking nice. Should carry on for a good while. That's quite a pretty one. White and pink, I like. And the bluish one, Blue Angel. It does fade to a paler purple and pink colour. And here are the begonias, still putting on a nice display. Should carry on until we get some really cold weather. More pots, pelargoniums and lobelia. Pelargoniums and wax begonias. Just here we have some physalis or Chinese lantern plants. So called because of these papery pods. It has small creamy white flower in summer, but it's basically grown for these orange pods, I'll call them. As time goes by, these pods become very lacy, you can see right into them, and there's a small round orange ball inside of them. Quite attractive, but a word of warning, they are very vigorous. They send out underground rhizomes or roots and can quickly spread a long way, so be rather careful if you plan on growing them. They need to be contained or close eye kept on them anyway. And here we have some more Priscilla, one plant in the wall planters and two plants in the hanging baskets. Very happy with them. Nice plants. A little bit of deadheading required now and again, but mainly they drop off. Here in the front border, this rose is blooming again and looking very nice. It opens this deeper colour and fades to a pale pink. But a nice floribunda. The two petunias in the front planter here between the bay windows still absolutely covered in flower. This has really probably been the star of the show this year in the garden or in the planters. This is west facing, but a fantastic show from just a couple of plants. Very vigorous. Here we have some sedums, they're just starting to get some colour. Well loved by the bees and butterflies. Quite easy, drought tolerant, and give some colour late summer, early autumn. And quite easy to grow, just break a piece off and stick it in the soil and they root. So yeah, that's a plant you like, nice and easy in light soil, I would say, and a nice bright position. The osteospermums and dianthus that I bought earlier in the year from B&M, I think there were 2 6-packs for £10 perhaps. Yeah, I think they were £10 for 2 6-packs. Have done really well, been very happy with them. You can see the dianthus still covered in flower, and the osteospermum still got lots of flowers and buds. We'll just have to see if it comes through the winter, but they've really grown quite a strong plant now, this osteospermum. Just hopefully it'll survive the winter. Some do, some don't. Let's hope this is a variety that can stand a bit of cold. The clary is beginning to go to seed now. That's been quite attractive. And the cornflower's also now going to seed. but still some nice colour there, here and there, and still attracting lots of insects. Finally, we'll have a look at this osteospermum in the back. This is a hardy variety. It's been here for several years. Just opens when the sun's out. So we're lucky today. The sun's shining and the flowers are open. Nice pinky purple colour. Thanks for watching, and we'll look around the garden again sometime. Bye now.